Well, hello. Hello, my friends. Hello. Have you guys done your gotchas for the day? I spent the entire last 6 minutes looking for a file, and I finally found it. So now I can do mine. I know Cora. Mine as well. Don't forget to get your spins as well. Hello, hello. Hi, Drill. How are you doing, Cora? How are you? How is everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right. Today's the day I get back to ZZZ. Exciting. And how's your guys' day? How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you guys. Happy OSHI Day. Has everyone messaged their OSHIs and said thank you to their OSHIs? Please. I think I just found out it was OSHI Day today. When I was at work, I saw someone post on Twitter, it's OSHI Day. Please send a very kind-hearted message to them. Let them know how beloved they are. And yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I sent messages to all my OSHIs that are reachable. And that is reasonable for me to personally DM. Obviously, I'm not going to overstep my bounds. But it's a good day. Hi, Unknown. How are you doing? How you doing? All right, guys. Today, we are going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero. And I have quite a bit of story to go through. So we're just gonna, what we're going to do is in about 30 minutes, we're going to open the game. And we're going to, hi, Nez. We're just going to see what is waiting for us. And we'll just do that. I pretty much haven't been able to open the game in a hot minute. I have some leftover... Well, I opened the game, but I didn't do much. So we'll just have to see what happens. I was thinking, what is day? It's OSHI Day. So please tell your OSHIs how much you appreciate them OSHIs. OSHI this, pants grab. Exciting. Exciting. In other news, yeah, November 4th. I think it has to do with, like, 1104 has to do with... I don't know. It's something in Japanese. It, like, looks like something in Japanese or something. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind it is, but it is OSHI Day on the 4th of November. So I guess for some of you, it's already tomorrow. It's the 5th, but it's okay. You can still celebrate it even if you're a day late. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Does anyone have any cool stories about their OSHIs? Is it just something like 4th of July there? I don't know the reasoning behind it. I don't know the reasoning behind it. I have no idea. I don't know how it came about. I just know that it's today. So, any questions related to the etymology or the origins of OSHI Day should be referred to google.com because I don't have the answer. I honestly, I was curious. I was gonna look it up earlier, and I wish I could answer. I wish I could help, but I ran out of time. I was eating my dinner up until 7.5 minutes ago, and I had just gotten home, so I haven't even had time to open Google, let alone actually Google something. Your first and only OSHI is. Any cool stories? Hi, Laura. How are you? I have a couple OSHIs that you guys may or may not know of. I can tell you guys their stories. My first OSHI was Aiko Kama. And she is very cool, very poggers, and is one of my best friends. Super cool. First OSHI, she definitely mega inspired me to pursue VTubing. And I wouldn't be here without her. That is for sure. Yeah, get those pulls in. I'm doing well as well, Laura. It's good to see you. Happy OSHI Day. My second OSHI is, well, chronologically, my first OSHI was Aiko. My Kami OSHI is Tofi, which many of you know Tofi from, like, music or, like, also streaming and stuff. Oh, yeah, Murpy. Tofi is my Kami OSHI. I've had her OSHI mark in my Twitter bio for about 4 years now. So it's been a long time going. She posted something about OSHI Day today as well. They're not chronically on 9. What's an OSHI? An OSHI is essentially like a favorite. So it's someone who it's kind of like an idol thing. It's like an idol culture thing. It'd be someone that you really, really idolize. And idolize is maybe a word that a lot of people don't like because it makes people feel like you're worshiping them, which that some people do that to their Oshis, but I don't agree with necessarily like the worshiping aspect of it. But an Oshi is basically like, yeah, like a bias, right? An Oshi is basically someone who's like your top favorite. But you can have multiple Oshis, so it's like kind of like it's like this sort of special place in your heart, if you will, for a specific content creator. It's often thrown around in the VTubing sphere, mainly because the VTubing and idol culture are like very connected. So we've sort of adopted that as well. And yeah, everyone has different reasons for who they'll call their Oshi, and everyone has. Some people only have 1 or 2 Oshis. Some have like 7 or 8 or 9. I have 4. And I usually split them into like categories for myself. Like I have an art Oshi, like my favorite artist. I have like a music Oshi. I have like a VTubing Oshi, etc., etc. But I actually have 2 VTubing Oshis, and then I have my music Oshi and overall Oshi. And I have an art Oshi. I was actually just talking about them. My first ever Oshi was Aiko, a VTuber, and in the first place there was only 1 Oshi. Yeah, but like I mean, definitions get changed over time. Hi Sushi. Aiko is something cool person to hang out and be yourself for once. Aiko is very cool. Aiko is an excellent choice as an Oshi. I agree. Aiko is very cool. Mori. Yeah, Callie. Callie's a great choice. She's so freaking cool. VA Oshis? Yeah, exactly. There's really no limit, honestly. Like, some people, like, I think at one point, yeah, it used to just be kind of like, it was like a one-time, like, you pick your Oshi. But just like how in K-pop, you can have, like, a bias, and you can have, like, an alt bias, where you can have a bias, like, per group, and then, like, your favorite bias from your favorite group is your alt bias. It's kind of the same thing for Oshis. Like, you can have a couple Oshis, and then your, like, favorite would be your Kami Oshi, which for me is Tofi, who is my second chronologically Oshi, is Tofi. I'll get into it another time, probably, but yeah, it's mushy stuff. Oshi's, or Tofi's music has, like, literally changed my life. And, I don't know, I've told her this, like, to her face, like, in person. Oh my gosh. So I don't need to get into it too much, but yeah, Tofi and Aiko, and then my art Oshi is Kurinyan, who is my all-time favorite artist and has been for years and years, and she actually hopped in yesterday to come say hi and hang out for a bit, so that was really nice. But she's super cool as well. Kurinyan is like, yeah, I'm just like constantly inspired by Kuri's art and stuff like that. So my 4th Oshi is my friend, my bestie Arya, who just is like a workaholic, very inspiring. So those are my Oshis. I gotta send I sent Tofi a message on Twitter already. I gotta send a message to Kuri and Arya, Aiko today. I made a Twitter post, but I didn't tag them. I like did like the fake tag. But yeah, I didn't prep anything because I forgot that today was Oshi. I don't know. It's just a cool day. It's kind of like you know how like Valentine's Day, like people will be like, oh, well, you should be loving your partner every day of the year. And that's true. But like, it's kind of nice to have like a specific day to like focus on them. And like, obviously, like we appreciate our Oshis every day, but it's nice to have a day that's just like an extra focus on them. Your cosplay Oshi is Sarui. Nice. Yeah, see, you got like, and not everybody splits your Oshis into separate categories. I like to do that a little bit because it helps me focus in on some. And I see Nez, you've got that down as well. And VA Oshi lore, yes, exactly. My VA Oshi would be Laura Post. My all-time favorite voice actor is Laura Post. Chair Oshi is Nimi. Oh man, poor Nimi. Incredible. But yeah, if you guys, obviously you can't necessarily not everyone has the opportunity to reach out to their Oshis on a personal level. I consider myself pretty lucky there that my Oshis are also like my friends. So it works out for me, but a lot of people, most people I would say have an Oshi that's like someone that's feels a bit out of reach, and it would not necessarily be appropriate to send a private message to. English VA Oshi would be Ray Chase. Hell yeah, Nouvelette baby. Ray Chase is awesome. He's also, did you guys know that Ray Chase is also the Laura, I'm sure you know this, but Ray Chase is also the voice for one of the airship pilots in Helldivers 2. So he's a Subway announcer as well. Oh, hi Grape, how's it going? Uma. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wait, really? In Persona? I did not catch that. He's the sandwich shop guy or something? Or no, he's the Subway, like as in Subway as in like the Underground Railway. Dude, I literally saw Subway and I'm like sandwich shop. Dude, he's the announcer on the PA in the Underground Rail. Wait, I did not know that. What the hell? Now if I see someone playing Persona 5 again, I'm gonna have to listen a little bit closer. That's so funny. Dude, he's also the Helldivers 2 pilot. Like whenever I'm playing Helldivers and I see, we call him the Extraction, I'm like, Ray Chase, save us, Ray Chase. Nouvelette, please. It's so good. You don't count people you consider as a friend in Oshi? Yeah, that's fine. I do. But some people don't. Some people like consider that as a prerequisite to be an Oshi, is that it's got to be someone that's sort of like you admire from a distance. If I had to pick one person that I admire from a distance to be my Oshi, I'd probably pick Enna, Alouette. But I'm like fake fan status for Enna. Like I don't have the time to like watch her stuff that often, but she's probably my favorite like big corpo VTuber for sure. Megamine mod on Helldivers 2. Oh my god. Explosion! Does it do that for like all the drop-ins, or like what do they call it? Like all the big bombs, or just like the 500k or something? That's pretty good. I actually really like that. Is Helldivers 2 like modding? Is that something that the devs don't like? Like could you get in trouble for it, or are they just like, we don't care? Like mod the game, we don't care, it's fine. Because I will absolutely install that mod for Helldivers next weekend. Hellbombs and 500k, that's so good. I love Konosuba. I love Megamine. She's like my favorite. She's my friend Middy's like absolute like one of her all-time favorite like anime characters. Darther Day. Oh my god, Grape. Am I your Oshi? People blush. Ray Chase, Robbie Damon, Max Middleman, and they have a comedy show. They all go to the same con. It's a frequent show. What? Ray Chase, Robbie Damon, and Max, they have a comedy show? Wait, what is it called? That is an insane lineup. I need to tell Arya about this. She loves those three. Robbie Damon, Max Middleman, comedy show? There's no way. Loud, annoying, and very annoying? What? Wait, this is so good. Wait, I had to send this to Arya immediately. What the hell? Wait, should we watch? Here, let me open this on another screen and we can watch this. This is way too good. The strength of Frank behind your business. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna get in trouble for this, am I? I don't think so. Why would I, right? Where are you? Lava promo video. All right, we're gonna watch the promo video because that's what popped up when I looked it up. Wait, there's no way. This is crazy. That is a power trio. Max Middleman. Ray Chase. Hi, Yozora, how are you? That's pretty funny. That is a power trio. That is insane. Wait. Dude, Robbie Damon needs to get a role in Genshin because then we can have Ito, Nuvolette, and whoever Robbie Damon voices in Genshin like all together. That would be incredible. Did you know? I gotta tell Aria right now. Did you know Robbie Damon? She loves all three of these. Robbie Damon and Max Middleman, she's like a mega fan of. So she likes Ray Chase as well. Damon, Ray Chase, and Max Middleman do a comedy show together. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, yes. Okay, she's like, what? Wait, where's there? I need to look up their showings. Lava Group. Oh no, wait, no. They had a website. I had it earlier. Come on. We're loud, annoying, and very annoying. See you in 2020. Oh, this is not updated. Dude. Ray Chase. Robbie David. That's an incredible trio. I love this. The show. Here we go. The show. Pitch packet. Oh no. The stream. Do they have like a schedule? Ooh, soju. Yum. Oh, they have like a Twitch page. Do they have a Twitter? Okay, they have a Twitter. Lava. Let's go to their Twitter page. 2022 years ago. No. 2020. Actually, it'd be 2003 years ago. You fool! How dare you? Oh my god, wait, this is like old. Have they even done new shows? The last time they reposted something was 2024! No! Okay, they do it at cons. They apparently come together at cons. Okay. So they could still come together and do a show, but like it's kind of like if it works out, it works out. Like if they're all gonna go to a con anyway. That's so good. That is amazing. I love that they're like buddies. This is incredible. This is the best news I've gotten all day. By the way, so if they're ever at a con together, I need to go because they might do a thing. Thank you for showing me this, Lord. This is amazing. This is amazing. The last night they don't like doing Q&A, so they came up with this instead. You know what? That's fair. That's so fair. They'd rather just do a comedy show together instead of just like a regular ass Q&A session. Is crazy. That is so freaking cool. What the hell? Do. All right, before we get into ZZZ today, we gotta do, you guys know the drill. We gotta do our Genshindle, and we'll do a ZZZ Indle as well, because today we're playing ZZZ. So you guys know the drill. We start with Yelan always. We always start with Yelan. ZZZ, I sleep. You know, I was thinking today, guys. I was thinking about Zenless Zone Zero, but I think I'm gonna have this conversation while I'm playing ZZZ. So remind me later, Citrus, say, hey, don't forget about the cake comparison for ZZZ, and I'll be like, ah, yes, I almost forgot the cake comparison. Yeah, the Indles, the Genshindle, the Honkai Star Indle, and the Zenless Zone Zindle. I don't know what they're... It's all Genshindle, okay? It's all Genshindle. It's fine. We start with Yelan. Looks like it's higher than 2.7. It's probably a Sumeru character that's not Bow and not Hydro. Let's go with the Hida. It is a Sumeru character from not Catalyst, not Dendro, later than 3.2. Let's give it up for... I almost said Kave, but Kave's Dendro. My fave, yeah, exactly. The feet smell comparison? What is the feet smell comparison? Are we allowed to guess along? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just gonna think out loud, and if you guys beat me to it, you beat me to it. What is that? What the hell is the feet smell comparison? Hello? Hello? Later than 3.2, not Dendro, not Catalyst, but is Sumeru character. Well, there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options. It could be Wanderer again. Oh no, he's Catalyst, so it cannot be Wanderer. Could be, when did Dia come out? Didn't Dia come out 3.1? Or did she come out after 3.2? I thought she came out early on. Or is it later? Oh no, because she was added as another standard later, and it wasn't until a couple patches after. But for feet smell, no. I don't know what you're talking about, Grape, so I can't say if it's the same, because I have no idea what the hell that is. It could be Dia. Dia's a good one. It's just straight up Dia, all right. I was like, we're gonna get some hints about it, but it's straight up. Good hit, hello? Now we get the quote. All the components look intact. Maybe it's just a worn out spring? If so, that's an easy fix. Oh, sorry, did you say something? Is this Aino? It's not. Who else works on machines like this? Could be Shilonen? Shilonen's no, but the Paul Castro Jr. Tig or Fremine? I don't think. Yeah, it's Fremine. I was gonna say I don't think it's Tig. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the Fremine's name, but it's gotta be. There's only so many people that can tinker with things, right? Indeed. We're gonna turn. Oh yeah, this would have given it away for sure. Whoa, Fremine, you don't need to like moan in our ears. Holy moly. Dude, the actual voice lines themselves are like mega good. People were hyped for so long. Yeah, and then her kid's like that good. I mean, pretty much a standard curse, right? If you're a standard, you're kind of cursed to be not great. Hi, Hibiki, how are you? ZZZ feed stuff. Oh, okay. Well, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just my personal matchup against people who, I don't know, talk about ZZZ. Just something I thought about today while I was in the car. I'm good, dude, good, just chilling, hell yeah. Ignari begs to differ. He's alright for a standard. I feel like standard characters are, just generally pretty, like, alright. But, like, there are a few of them that are like there are none that are really unplayable. Genshin is actually pretty good about keeping characters playable. Even the bad characters like Dia and like, well, I'm not gonna say Shinyan because Shinyan's actually unplayable, but like the bulk of the characters that people consider like pretty mid are actually like if you put enough effort into them, they can be playable in certain circumstances. Like Chi-Chi's not a bad character. Guys, Chi-Chi is not bad. Like, people rag on Chi-Chi for being like this like poster child for like terribleness, but in reality, she's a cryo applicator, an off-field cryo applicator healer. Like, is she good? No. Is she playable? Absolutely. You can clear Abyss with Chi-Chi. Like, not just Chi-Chi, but like with a team with Chi-Chi on it. Like, she is not unplayable. Pretty much almost every single Genshin character can be used. There's very few that are just not playable at all. It's not like Star Rail where like there are characters that are just like, you're fucked, right? ZZZ is the same way. Almost every character is playable. They may not be like end game full clearable in ZZZ, like, because you only have 3 characters, so you have a little bit less flexibility in ZZZ. But like, you could play Chi-Chi. You can play even Dory. It's gonna be rough, but even Dory, right? Like, Dia is like fine. You can clear stuff with Dia. It's just harder to do it, right? It takes some more effort and better teammates to do it, but like, you can do it. It's a thing. It's possible. Tig is one of the better standard characters. Absolutely. Absolutely. But even then, Tig compared to like most limited characters, right? They're just the standard curse. It hits some worse than others. That is for sure. Dia after, what is it, C1? C2 or something like that? She has a specific constellation that makes her actually like pretty good. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Krat, how are you doing? Thought it was the other type of cake as a joke. Oh, no, you're fine, Grape. I just don't know what you're talking about, so I can't follow along. As someone who built Chi-Chi, she feels awful. Well, I mean, maybe you just don't like Chi-Chi. I've played on like 12 different people's accounts, and more than a few of them had Chi-Chi as their only build healer, and I had to run Abyss for them with Chi-Chi, and it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't like great. I wasn't happy about it, but it wasn't unclearable. I could still do it. So I speak from experience when I say almost every character in the game is playable. It isn't great. I'm not gonna come out here and claim that it's easy or fun even to do that, but it's possible. So, but like, you really only have to use characters like Chi-Chi in the first place if you're like, well, I haven't played this game since 2.1, right? All I have is Chi-Chi, right? In that case, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, but you could still use her. You can still use your 2.1 characters. You can use your 1.5 characters. You could use your 1.0 characters and still clear story. And even, I mean, you might have a hard time with Abyss, but like, you could probably get through floor 11 and tickle floor 12 Abyss with 1.0 characters. One of these days, maybe I'll be unlazy enough to actually just do that. Just take only 1.0 characters and see how far I can get. Test that theory, but yeah. I know you have Barbara. True. Barbara is fantastic. Easy to get cons for. Relatively. Well, depending on how your luck is, you could have cons for Chi. But yeah, exactly. 2VDR and always feel like you're doing it. Really? I did not have that experience. The Chi-Chis I ran usually had 180 to 200, and I was more than fine. So I don't know. Maybe weapon choices or something, or a different environment. But I never really had an issue with Chi-Chi. I think she's actually pretty like okay. She's pretty all right. I would say she's mid, like the actual definition of mid, which is like okay. I feel like people take the word mid and they think that means that the character is bad. Mid, by definition, means middle. That's what the mid means, middle. Like, they're okay. They are fine. They're not great. They are not bad. They're just fine. They're just mid. Mid has lost its meaning. Yeah, people think, not saying you guys, but people in general think, they say, oh my god, it's terrible. That thing's so mid. I'm like, by definition, that is an oxymoron. You can't say that. It's not true. Mid is middle. Like, bad characters would be like Aloy, Shinyan, and Dory are like pretty much the big 3 that I would say are really just the only ones you can say that are actually bad. Maybe pre-C6 Farazan. Yeah. Other than that, pretty much everyone else is like playable to some degree. in some way, in some niche, they can be used. But yeah, anyway, I digress. I'm arguing with nobody because, you know, it's not like you guys are saying that. Unironically, Barbara's good. I used Barbara. I literally used an on-field Barbara build for my friend who didn't have Kokomi, and they wanted to do Hyper Bloom. I literally gave them, they had Nahida, they had no Kokomi, and they had Kuki, and I literally just gave them Yao Yao and Nahida and Kuki. Honestly, we didn't even need to use Yao Yao. We just needed more Dendro. And oh no, it was Xingqiu. It was Xingqiu, not Yao Yao. Xingqiu and Barbara and Nahida and Kuki for a Hyper Bloom team. And it was awesome. You just on field basic attack with Barbara while you heal, and you just fucking auto attack to apply Hydro. It was fire. It was fire. It's Hyper Bloom. Like, I mean, how you can't go wrong with Hyper Bloom. Barbara, unironically, has been used by me in the last year on like an actual team. So Barbara is still pretty good. I mean, Hydro is just the strongest element in the game overall. Like, there may be other elements that come in, like, with a specific character, but as an element, Hydro is king and has been, so it's kind of hard to go wrong with a Hydro character, to be completely fair. Even though Mabuika Lali was peak at the end of Natlan, you still freaking had, like, Hydro characters still pull their weight. It's insane. And now it's great in, like, Electro Charge, Lunar Bloom, like, and before that in Fontaine, it was Nuvolette and Farina, and, like, Hydro is just always good. Always has been, probably always will be, because Hydro just has the best reactions. Honestly. Use Barbara over Chi-Chi any day? Yeah, I'd probably use Barbara over Chi-Chi. But that's not to say that Chi-Chi's unplayable, right? It's just Barbara's actually pretty good. I think Barbara's actually pretty good. Also, she's super cute, so who doesn't want to use Barbara, right? You heard Dory was actually a fairly good unit in her niches? She might be. She might be. You might be right. I honestly, I have not even used her. I haven't found a use for her, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a use for her, to be fair. But yeah, no, Dory could be useful. I don't know where. I wouldn't be able to back that up, but I believe you. I believe you. So I know Barbara's the only character they had to nerf to sell a 5-star. Wait a minute. I think to this day, Barbara's still the only 4-star unit that has an ult animation, right? Pretty cool. Mid as a character may be, some characters gain massive stonks with later mechanics and teammates. True. The Kuki was mid at best and release. She's amazing. Exactly. Kuki's stonks went way up. She was pretty, like, alright before, and now she's really good. Kuki is, like, one of the best in slot teammate possibilities for Nefer, which is funny because she doesn't even proc Hyper Bloom with Nefer. She just can give EM and heals. So it's like she's actually like on the list of good teammates for Nefer, which is, I think, pretty interesting. She's great for all Hyper Bloom teams because she's really good at building EM, and she's a decent, like, well, she's an okay healer. She doesn't actually heal that much, but she provides some healing, right? So, like, my Kuki heals about 4k per tick, which is on the lower side for a dedicated healer, but not bad for someone whose, like, main point isn't even healing. It's the Electro application. Pretty cool. It was me. Kuki, I love Kuki. And I'm so glad Kuki is good because she's always been one of my favorite 4-stars. And then Dendro came out and she became freaking busted. It's so good. So good. I still run her on I run her on Celeste. Celeste has a Hyper Bloom team that uses pretty much whenever I grab someone else's account and they're like, hey, can you help me like upgrade my account and like keep it up to date and like just get all the characters leveled and their talents leveled and farm some artifacts for me and like get me sort of to the point where I can go through the new story and not feel like really struggling. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's like easy peasy. One of the first things I'll do is check, do you have the ability to make a Hyper Bloom team? Because one, Hydro characters are just strong, right? So you need Hydro characters built for Hyper Bloom, and you're probably going to want them, at least 1 or 2 of them leveled, period. Dendro characters, like most people I feel like have Nahida or Yao Yao at this point. And if you don't, then we try something else. And then a lot of people have Kazuha. So honestly, doing like a Hyper Bloom team with Kazuha is just like an incredibly comfortable, easy to build overworld team. So I usually end up building a lot of cookies and a lot of Kazuhas for people, I feel like. So Iron Stings all around. Iron Stings all around. Run around Inazuma, get everyone's stuff. It's a pretty repeatable thing, to be fair. My yap can heal people. Oh my god. I love when I have something to talk about. Sometimes when I feel like I don't know what to talk about today, but you guys coming in here and talking about Genshin and stuff just makes me want to talk more. So that's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. When Sumeru came out, Barbara was literally the best Bloom character. Skill had no internal cooldown. So every half second you were hugging an enemy who created a seed. That's true. That's true. That's true. I would have pulled Nilou anyway, because Nilou is one of my favorite characters. But yeah, that was probably an unintended thing. I can understand. The ICD is like pretty important to like balancing characters. Otherwise, Nahida and Barbara would just be incredibly broken if there were no ICDs. Oh man, no, you're fine, Grave. You guys just enjoy the conversation. All good. I remember when Sumeru first came out, and Tig and Kale were the first Dendro characters, and people were just discovering how good Hyper Bloom was. I ran a Dendro Traveler, Kale, Kuching, Yelan Hyper Bloom team. And it was incredible. It was... Oh no, it wasn't even Yelan. I think it was Kokomi. Kuching, Yao Yao Kale. Oh, DMC was like actually incredibly good. Like DMC, like Traveler was actually like meta for a couple patches. Do you guys remember that? Isn't that crazy? Dendro Traveler was actually meta for like at least one whole patch, maybe two. It was crazy. Like as soon as Nahida came out in 3.2 though, like suddenly Nahida's Dendro application was so good that you didn't even need a second Dendro character anymore. But DMC and Kale, and then like Yao Yao came out in 3.1, I'm pretty sure. Yao Yao was really good. She's a healer that applied Dendro. Everyone wanted Yao Yao. Or did she come out in 0.2? I don't remember. But yeah, as soon as Nahida came out, she just the only Dendro you need, man. Her Dendro application's way too strong. Kuching, Fischl, DMC, Kazuha. Oh my god. Aggravate, right? Aggravate was huge for a while, especially after like Alhaitham came out. You guys remember like Alhaitham, Nahida, Yai Miko, and who was the fourth in that? Was it Kuki? No, it was probably just like any healer. Team, the Aggravate squad. That was insane. Was it Kuki? I mean, Cookie's Electro, she fits the bill and she heals. Yeah, just the Alhaitham teams is crazy. I remember that. That was insane. Alhaitham teams. We had obviously like Hyper Bloom squad. Nilou Bloom was incredibly strong. Guys, Nilou Bloom is still incredibly strong. And with Lunar Bloom, oh my god. Nilou just so good. I gave Nilou a level 1 Doughblade and I took all her artifacts off and I still cleared floor 12 of the Abyss with a Nilou. With no artifacts and a level 1 Doughblade. Just her base stats with her passive talent. She was level 90. And she cleared, a Nilou Bloom team cleared floor 12. It was insane. Nilou is just way too broken. And then I give her 80,000 HP and it's insane. Yeah, DMC, best element for Traveler, absolutely. The only exception to that, okay, there are a couple exceptions to that. Not 80% of the time, DMC is the best Traveler. I would say 10% of the time, Pyro Traveler, because a lot of people are still running the Stone Cell weekly boss, which, if you run it with Pyro Traveler, actually really, really easy, by the way. It's literally built for that fight, which is kind of crazy. But other than that, Geo Traveler still has some use occasionally. Some people still use Anemo Traveler for like elemental stuff, and then Electro Travelers. It's definitely Dendro number 1, Pyro. Electro, I think Electro can be useful, but I feel like most people have another Electro character to take that place. But yeah, Hydro is definitely the worst. I think I would say Electro equals Geo equals Animo, but definitely Dendro number 1, Pyro probably number 2, and then Electro, Geo, Animo, and then Hydro. So pretty much the same list as what you have, Laura, with a small adjustment. You recommend DMC to newer and returning players? Yeah, when my wife started playing Genshin, it was the Nahida banner that had Kuki on it. And what I did was, or it wasn't Nahida, it was the Ayato banner. She really liked Ayato. She was like, he's cool, I want him. So I was like, okay. And it had Kuki on it. And I was like, okay. So what we did was we got her Barbara, and then we pulled for Ayato, and we got Ayato, and then we got a Kuki on the way, and then I ran her all the way to Sumeru, and we got DMC. So we just Ayato Hyperbloom was the team, and she didn't have any issues with the game. Eventually, she got Nouvelette. She wanted Nouvelette, so now she does Nouvelette, Kuki. I think she pulled Nahida as well. So Nouvelette, Nahida, Kuki, Sucrose? I don't remember who her 4th was, but yeah, no, DMC is fantastic. I think if you are a new player, Hyperbloom with DMC, it depends on who the banner is at the time. DMC Hyperbloom's pretty freaking good. You just pump as much ER as you can into that sucker. This baby slaps car. This baby can fit so much energy recharge in it. Literally. Just get Mavuika. You know, I'm really sad that I don't like Mavuika at all because she's strong and also she's an Archon. I really do not like Mavuika, like at all. Like, I don't like her design. I really do not. I'm not a fan of like the biker aesthetic, like the skin tight, full skin tight leather outfit. Not a fan. Like if they, like in ZZZ, there's bikers and they're cooler. Like I don't mind their outfits because it's not like a skin tight bodysuit. I'm just not a fan of skin tight bodysuits. And she's honestly, for me, I'm not saying she's bad, and this is subjective. For me, I find Mavuika's gameplay incredibly boring, but that's just me. That is a me problem. I do not think that she is a objectively boring character. I think that everyone likes different styles, so there are lots of people that like Mavuika's. It's totally fine. But she's not for me at all. I will never pull her, almost certainly. Which is unfortunate, because she's very good. And she's pretty cool. I like her as a character. It's just unfortunate. But yeah, I'm glad you like her, though, Hibiki. That's good. And you have her, I assume. Do you have Silali as well? So you're, like, set for a while then, right? That's good. That's good. That's good. Natlan is certainly very divisive. I will say that overall, I think Natlan's character cast was probably the weakest for me. That being said, Mualani and Sitlali and Varesa are like, peak. Oh, love them. Oh, and I really like Kachina, and I do like Shilonen, but like, Chaska's like pretty alright, I guess. Kanich, I don't really like him at all. Mavuika's design just kind of makes me sad. Just like, not the biggest fan of a lot of the Natlan characters. But that's okay. You can't hit them all, right? You can't, they can't all be bangers. That is okay. We move on. There are some big hits though in Natlan, I will say. C2 and Sig against Lali. See, you're set. Yeah, see, Lali is banger. I love C Lali. There's just a different flavor of Shenhe. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know how I would describe my feelings for Chaska. I pulled her. I think she's all right. I don't know if I would say that I regret pulling Chaska, but I probably wouldn't pull her again if I had the choice. She's cool. I just think maybe she's just not my type. No, that's okay. It's okay. You can save for pulled from multiple patches and go hard and get the big hitters. Yeah, I've been playing Genshin long enough that I feel like I have an idea of the type of characters that I enjoy, and like I can trial them once and know if I want them. And I usually know ahead of time if I'm gonna save for this character. So I don't know. I can afford to be stingy, right? Discount Chaska, Aoife. Yeah, Aoife. Aoife's cool. I kind of forgot he existed though for a while. Sorry, Lappy. Lappy loves Aoife. I think it's so cool. Aoife's a cool guy though. I like the little bird thing that follows him around. It's so funny. Let's check out the daily ability while I drink some water. I forgot my water, guys. I need water because I'm already getting a headache, so I'm gonna go get that real quick. Keep talking as if I'm here, and then I'll read it all when I get back. Okay, sorry about that. I like legitimately walked up the stairs and like I got super dizzy, so I had to like sit down for like 2 seconds. But I'm good. I'm good. I just need to drink some water. I have my water right here. And I keep doing this thing where I like look up and I need to stop looking up. So guys, if you see me do this, say stop. Say stop. Okay, let's see what I miss. You have like 400 pulls going into the Mavuika banner. Holy moly. Oh, really? See, Hibiki. See, yeah, that's a good example, guys. Like, Fontaine was banger after banger for me. And for Hibiki, it was all a pass. You know, it's okay. Everyone has different taste. I think that's great, though. You had so many wishes saved up. Holy moly. That's crazy. It's like I could still hear his voice. Oh my god. It's like I'm still here. When the entire fort was Farina and your bird mommy for your Zhao. Oh, Shan Yun, that's right. Shan Yun is crazy. Damn, you got a lot of pulls saved now. That's crazy. You are not wrong. Shan Yun is bird bombing. That is true. Yeah, I pulled a lot of Fontaine characters. I'd open up Genshin and look at my list, but I feel like we're gonna focus on ZZZ today once we're done with chatting here. But I'm pretty sure I pulled for like almost every Fontaine character except for maybe Clarinde and Emily. I think that's it. I think those are maybe the only two I missed. I'm thinking. I don't know. Fontaine's story was great. The characters felt dry. Really? Oh, I felt the opposite. Flip-flop Fontaine and Natlan for me. There. Wriothesley is a great character. Nouvelette is supposed to feel dry because he's a very like stoic person, to be fair. So I could understand that. Farina, incredible. Oh, Linny, I didn't pull Linny. I don't really like Linny. Oh man, Navi is a great character. Like, oh man. So good. Damn, now Fontaine's story was so insane. Whenever anyone's like, oh yeah, I'm playing through Sumeru, I'm almost done, and we're gonna go to Fontaine, so I'm like, oh, you better buckle in, bucko. You are in for a wild ride, dude. Fontaine, I remember streaming the Fontaine, end of the Fontaine story, and it just like losing my mind. I actually re-recorded Nouvelette after realizing he was more emotional. Oh, really? Really? So the new 4.x story stuff is gonna have him be a little bit more emotional? Interesting. I think initially when we meet him, I think the stoic sort of effect is fine because we don't really know him, right? He's this judge. He's like kind of this stickler for the rules, right? So like kind of fits him to have that sort of stoic personality. Oh, okay, you're saying it was even worse before he re-recorded. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting. I think that's fine at the beginning. I think as we got to know him, obviously he sort of loosened up a little bit and also became more comfortable with his humanity. Well, I say humanity, but you know, he's not human. But anyway, that's beside the point. You guys know what I mean. The only one you cared about, and even then it took quite a while for me to get invested. That's okay. Everyone, you know, sometimes you don't get invested in a character, and that's okay. I personally loved almost all the Fontaine characters. I felt very like personally invested in like Fontaine as a nation. And I think partially that might be why Natlan felt so like disconnected for me, is because I was so invested in Fontaine and it just like I couldn't let go of Fontaine maybe, which is more of a me problem, I feel like. And that made my enjoyment of Natlan suffer. Not that I didn't like Natlan. I still really liked Natlan. I just think it fell off for me compared to Sumeru and Fontaine. But now, and it could just be a bit of a case. It's similar in Final Fantasy. Like for those of you who may not be aware of like Final Fantasy's situation, is they had two really, really good expansions. They had Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Like the climax of this massive story that had been taking place for like a decade, and it was like so good, everyone loved it, and then they had to follow up with another expansion, and it was like, it doesn't matter how good it is, it could be really good, but if it's not as good as the last two, it's gonna feel terrible, right? So like Natlan, I think Natlan is pretty good. It just, people were hoping for something even better than Fontaine, and I'm like, that's like impossible, right? Like, you're asking for too much, or maybe we are asking for too much. The siblings felt very cold. I personally didn't really like Linny that much, but I can understand where the siblings are coming from. I don't know if cold would be the way I'd describe it, more like manipulative, but maybe that's kind of supposed to feel that way because they are part of the House of the Hearth. So, yeah, I kind of chalk that up to the whole Fatui part, honestly. Oh, you got B and Celeste. Nice. The same Fontaine. Yeah, I feel like my experience from Fontaine to Natlan is pretty much like the average response. If you go online, you're gonna have. But I feel like a lot of people take it too far, where they start hating on Natlan because of it. And I'm like, no, guys, it's okay. It's okay if you don't like Natlan as much. It doesn't mean that Natlan is bad. Some people took it way too far online, and they like sort of turned it into this Natlan hate train, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take it that far. Just because Natland wasn't my favorite doesn't mean it's bad. It was just a step back, and that's okay for me personally. But that being said, I'm gonna put the pause on the Genshin. Yeah, a lot of it. Well, that's the internet for you, right? That's the internet for you. There's a lot of Natland hate, but there's hate. There's hate for everything. Natland just took a lot of the extra brunt of it.
Ads are about to play.
For
Make
sure,
sure
but
to
it'll
get up,
subside with
stretch,
time.
and grab some water.
I promise. Over time, people always look back more fondly on things than they are in the moment. I promise, Natland won't be looked. I don't think Natland will be looked back on as that bad of a nation. I think it was just like a lot of like on patch. People wanted to hate on Hoyo again. People wanted to hate on Genshin because it's a popular game, and Natland was the current expansion, and it didn't have like the incredible story that Fontaine had, and the incredibly popular character that is Farina in it for them to sort of hide behind anymore. So it was sort of the dam broke loose, right? So it is unfortunate, and I do feel like a lot of Natland lovers took a lot of personal attacks, which is a bit unfortunate. So I definitely think some people went too far, but my personal opinion is definitely that Natland was a bit of like a B grade for sure. It was pretty good. I liked it. It just wasn't Fontaine for me. But that's more of, again, that's a personal thing. But we do have ads coming up, so if you guys are gonna get sucked in, I do apologize. I'll see you all in a couple minutes, and then we're gonna start with ZZZ in a little bit here as well. People who hate so much for this type of stuff generally have way too much free time. Yeah, that's the internet for you. A lot of young people, a lot of kids play Genshin. So you have a lot of fiery hot tempers and not a lot of maturity behind it to sort of step back and consider other angles and stuff like that. Who did the voice acting for the pre-ad line? For that one, I believe, I already forgot who it was. I think it was Eve. I have a few people that did lines for me. Eve, Kit, and Nyan, and Nova all did lines for me. So I think that one is Eve. I didn't really listen that closely. I just heard it happening in the background. Oh man, I thought the big battle in Natland and actually having less consequences found Natland pacing issues. I think honestly, my only complaint for Natland really is that I didn't really get invested in any of the characters, and that's a huge thing for me personally, is getting invested in characters, and the fact that I just missed that for Natland really impacted the entire expansion for me. But I think the story was pretty interesting. I like that the stakes are being raised as we're going through the countries. Like, it's time for things to really start getting serious, right? It's time for things to really start getting serious. And I think Natland did a good job at raising the stakes there. Like, we actually fought against, like, the giant Abyss Eye, like a real Abyss attack. We got some Conria info. We got, like, a big change for Conria stuff. I'm going to be vague because some people maybe in here haven't finished Natland stuff yet. But yeah, we got a lot of like progression for some information and stuff like that. So, and obviously that's why I'm really interested in Nodcry as well, is because Nodcry, we're gonna get even more stuff, and we have been getting a lot of good stuff. So I'm really excited about the future of Genshin right now. It feels really good. And Nodcry so far, I really do like the characters. I think I've had time to sort of recover from losing Fontaine at this point, and I'm really ready to get invested in Nodcry. And I really do like a lot of the characters in Nodcry so far. Llama's pretty alright. I actually not the biggest fan of Llama, but I think she's cool. I would put her in like that like solid B tier for sure. B for Booba. And Nefer, I love Nefer. Oh, Nefer's awesome. Nefer's freaking cool. But honestly, so far I think the biggest shining beacon for Nodcry is actually Yehoda. I went in thinking Yehoda like looked pretty neat. I came out of Nodcry expansions going, holy shit, Yehoda might be my favorite Nodcry character. She's actually amazing. I am so excited for her to come out. I will be pulling for Yehoda specifically on Yehoda, the banner that Yehoda is going to be on, which I don't want to say for those of you who have not looked at leaks yet. Even though it's a leak-friendly stream, today we will be leak-unfriendly. Yeah, I'm so excited for Yehoda. I know the dangers of pulling for a 4-star, but I will do it. I will do it for Yehoda. She is awesome. We get a shout out for the person for Eve. Yeah, you guys want to see who Eve is? Yes, I can get you a shout out. Great. Genshin has matured a lot from what you've seen as an outsider. The story is getting darker. We're getting to the end game, so it makes sense we're going to be getting sort of like more serious stuff. Oh, she's playing RV there. Wait, is she streaming right now? Is she playing it now? Is she playing with Kisa Kisa? Oh, Caramel's streaming. She just hit partner, guys. Oh my god. Oh no, it was someone else I saw that was playing RV there yet. But did she play yesterday then? I missed it. Anyway. Yeah, people will say it's gotten worse or stagnated. Yeah, people that are saying Genshin got worse are people that have not played Genshin. Legitimately. You guys have to realize that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people whose only purpose in life is to tear other people down. Those are the types of people that are going online and complaining about Genshin. Like most of these people have not played Genshin, or if they have, they haven't played in the last 3 years. Like, legitimately, at some point you just gotta ignore people that are just blowing hot air, like, a lot, and just kind of move on, right? Because there is no shortage of people who just want to make you feel bad for playing Genshin. And honestly, there's people that do that for, like, a lot of games, not just Genshin. Genshin's not the only victim, for sure. I think League is another victim as well. People just want to make you feel bad for playing League. You name, like, pretty much any popular game is gonna have that kind of thing. Yeah, true. I have a lot of people. I had a friend who literally was like just ragging on Genshin a bunch, and I was like, "Have you even played it? Have you even watched someone play it?" And they're like, "No, but I know it has gacha. Any game that has gacha is bad." And I'm like, I could see there's gonna be no convincing you. So we'll just not try. Hi, Lappy. Did you get anything good? Or did you get who you were looking for? So bad you had to start blocking YouTube channels. Yeah, at some point you guys you just gotta focus on the positive. It's not about like, there's room for good discussion. There's room for discussion about things that are good, things that are not so good. Like, that's fine. But there's a lot of people that don't, they say that that's what they want, and then all they do is shit talk, and they do not, like, actually want to have a conversation. You know, you just gotta be like, you know what? I don't really care what you think, because you clearly do not care about having a conversation about it. And you're just a random person on the internet. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have fun playing this game. You don't, then you don't have to come over here and not have fun. You can go somewhere else. I'll see you later. And yeah, I'm not gonna name names, but one of them is in, yeah, that's true. It's true. That's true. That's why I really like content creators like Doro, Dish. I feel like they're typically a little more positivity. They're more focused on enjoying what they like, as opposed to like engaging, like baiting engagement on like hate. So it's a lot more fun for everyone if we just kind of enjoy and we have a good time together. We don't worry so much about what other people are enjoying or not enjoying, because who cares? We get to have fun, right? We're just gonna skip to daily emojis for this. Old man, hello? Zhongli? All right. It's perfect. Oh my god. All right. Why don't we open up ZZZ? It's been a hot minute since I've played this game, like, for realsies, so this will be interesting. So there's a difference between having valid game criticism and just complaining. Right? Yeah, so many oranges. Yeah. I need to get a new stinger. Oh, this water is so good. All right, I will say I have been experiencing lag playing this game for the last, like, when I jump in just to like get my dailies checked off without doing any story, which I haven't done in a while. I have been experiencing quite a bit of lag, so hopefully it doesn't lag today. Is it coming through? It's like super mega quiet. Thought you'd enjoy ZZ gameplay because you think you'd enjoy the story. Ah, man. I personally, ZZZ is my second favorite gacha game. In terms of gameplay, it's I love how smooth it is. Like, I know a lot of people really like Wuthering Waves because of smooth combat, but if you like smooth combat, ZZZ is smoother than Wuwa. In my opinion, smoother than Wuwa, but it's not as open worldy. So Wuwa has like that smooth combat and then also the open world of Genshin. So it can fill that really nice sweet spot there for a lot of people, which is partially why I do like Wuwa. I do like Wuthering. But yeah, ZZZ smooth combat's great. But what really makes me fall in love with ZZZ isn't even the combat. It's actually the art style and the characters. The art style in this game is beautiful. Oh man, ZZZ visually is my favorite gacha game by far. Visually better than Genshin for me, or visually more appealing to me than Genshin. But like gameplay wise less appealing because I like open world, so I like the Genshin open world and exploration and stuff. But yeah, character wise, the character designs in ZZZ are so fun. Oh, they're so fun to look at. It's just like the animations. Everything's so smooth and bouncy, and like even when the characters just like walk around, I'm like, this just feels nice to like look at. It's easy on the eyes. It's not like too, I don't know, it's just smooth. Like the characters feel soft. Like look at Yuzuha. She's just so like, I don't know, how do you describe it? Just soft. Just the world feels pleasant. It's definitely like visually the most aesthetically pleasing gacha game that I play. So good, so good. And like the little cutscenes they have where the character like just Belle moving from one side of the room to the other, where she kind of like slides and like swoops and then like appears and she like kind of bobs her head a little, like stuff like that, right? The animations are just so pleasant. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Anyway, I'm basically just like talking in circles about how this game is just nice to look at. I wish that this game was easier for me to follow. I think that's the only thing. But maybe that's just a skill issue because I'm not spending enough time on it, maybe? Could be. Let's do our daily stuff. Let's turn the volume up. Let's turn Spotify off. Let's turn the volume up in game. And let me get this set. Music. Hey, can you guys hear that? Okay, it's decently, the volume is okay for me, but it looks like you guys can't really up a little bit here and then here. I'm fine tuning the audio for this game right now. I will say, oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about earlier, is that like fan servicey, but in a good, I think fan service isn't a bad thing necessarily. If a game is only enjoyable because of the fan service, that's a problem, right? A game that has only fan service and no substance, that's an issue. And I think that's where a lot of people get their like criticisms of fan service from, is they think, hey, why do you need that much fan service? Is the game not good enough that you need fan service for it to be good? Look at Sweetie, guys. NPC design in ZZZ is also just like goated. But I don't think that's an issue. I think it's only an issue if you can only rely on fan service to like sell your game. Then that just kind of just speaks more to the game is not fun, right? It's not gonna last, right? But if a game is super fun and good and awesome in every way, and then also has fan service, I'm in. I am the fan being serviced, right? Like that is for me. But like, again, it's kind of like, oh, this is my cake analogy, guys. We're coming back around. This is my cake analogy. I feel like fan service is like icing on a cake. Like, if you're a little kid and you just want sugar, and you just, like, a little kid will just, like, eat the icing, right? Because they're like, oh, I don't want the cake. I just want the icing because it's sweet. That's what fan service is, right? Like, a little kid will take a bite of the icing and be like, ooh, fan service, ooh, a little, like, sugar rush, right? Like, but it doesn't like, actually give them any sort of, like, sustenance. It's just a sugar rush, right? But, like, ZZZ is like a cake. There is substance inside of here. The actual cake, like when you're an adult, you want less icing, right? And some people want less fan service, and that's fine. But like ZZZ is like the cake and the inside, or like the jelly filling. Like maybe there's a jelly filling on the inside or something like that, like the cake jelly filling, and then the icing on top. ZZZ has a substantially good story. It has well-written characters. It has really cool animations and stuff. And then it has the icing on top, which is the fan service. All in all, it makes a delicious cake that has substance and that adults can enjoy. It's cute and fun and good. It's a good game that also has fan service. It's not just a pile of icing. That's my cake analogy. Exactly. Fan service needs a time and a place. Absolutely. All roads lead to Rome. Cake by the ocean? Oh, cake by the ocean. We know I'm sponsored. I wish I was sponsored. Hoyo, accept my Hoyo creator application, please. No, honestly, legitimately, I think if ZZZ didn't have this rep for being Gooner game, which honestly is kind of a pile of bullcrap, it has, in my opinion, Hoyo doesn't have, or ZZZ doesn't even have that much. It has worse than some games. It doesn't even have that much worse fan service than a lot of other gacha games. It's not as bad as Nikkei. It's not as bad as, well, Brown Dust 2 is like a whole different thing. Let's not compare to Brown Dust 2. It's not as bad as like, well, it's definitely the worst Hoyo game in terms of game. But not as bad as Nikkei, not as bad as Girls Frontline 2. Like, it's not that bad. People that call ZZZ a Gooner game are prudes, basically, is what I'm getting at. You are a prude if you think this is a Gooner game. Because you can goon to anything, bro. It's just regular fan service. It's not that much worse than, like, every dime a dozen anime game out there. This cake has substance, guys. Does it have fan service? Absolutely. 100%. Not denying that. I don't know why it got this reputation for being like all icing, you know? This game is like incredibly good. I honestly think if this game came out like years ago, like around when Genshin came out, this game would be incredibly popular. It's so good. I think Hoyo just sort of got this reputation for like this bad reputation from Genshin because it's really popular and everyone's like, only kids play stupid anime games. What's that, ZZZ? Is another Hoyo game? You know, that kind of stuff. But this game, incredibly fun. Incredibly fun. I think if I played this before I played Genshin, I think this would be my main gacha game. Probably. Problem is, I'm like really invested in the other gacha games, so I'm not as invested in ZZZ at this point. But I would like to get back into it, which is why we're playing it today, guys. We're playing it today for that reason in particular. I want to catch up on ZZZ. I want to play this game again. I want to get excited for future characters. I want to be able to talk to people about Zenless Zone Zero. So that's why we're here. That's why we're playing it today. I'm going to try to catch up over the next couple weeks and maybe play more on streams. New one where it's like the epitome of the genre. Yeah, there could be some criticism of a Gooner breath. Yeah, but I should take my own advice. A lot of those people are just out to just complain, and it's not really worth spending my time on. Even though I already have a lot of, it's hard not to, but I try. Lucia, I think, is super cute, and I thought about pulling for her, but the problem is I don't really have that many wishes. I only have 40 pulls. She's super pretty. Should we do her trial, actually? I do love that you can find just like the NPCs, like the characters out here in the open. Like Monato and Lucia just being here, or you guys saw Miyabi and Yishuen over here just hanging out, talking. And I love that. I think the world feels so alive. Miyabi! I love Miyabi. And then like NPCs, I feel like just general NPCs look really good. Like, look at this guy. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the NPC designs are just, they feel so, like, I want to say realistic, but it's like obviously not like the same type of society as ours. It's like a futuristic one, sort of. This is technically the future compared to us, but they had a lot of technology issues, so that's why they use CRT sometimes. Like, look at this random NPC that's like, they look like, if you put them in Genshin, they'd look like almost like a playable character. It's crazy. But yeah, so I don't want to complain too much about other people. I'd rather, again, like I said, I'd rather focus on, it is frustrating, so it's hard to like not think about other people complaining, but I'm ready to move on to enjoy the game. That being said, where did I even leave off in like the story and stuff? I don't even know. Phaethon's story, main story, season 2, new chapter. Like, I guess this is where we'll go once I do the trial and stuff. There's an event here. 19 days left. This is an event. This is an event. Oh, it's Lucia's thing. Oh, this is the Vivian skin. If you do 180 pulls, you get the Vivian skin for free. Pretty cool. Is this another event? This is another event. They always have so many events going on. Final callback. Okay. Let's learn about Lucia. How does Lucia's...
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
She's so cute. She's actually adorable. Vivian! I have Vivian. Why is it giving me this whole... For free? There's always been criticism of fan server, like you heard about the... Yeah, true. The detail of all the NPCs have a little hole so the animal people can... Yeah, Thyron's being like part of society is really cool. Hi, Yutsu! Yutsu Raid! Yo, gamer, how's it going? Oh, you were playing Hollow Knight. I almost said you played Final Fantasy. Yutsu, how have you been? How's your stream? Welcome in. Those of you who may not know me, I am Citrus. I'm an orange YouTuber who's been an orange who's been turned into a lazy gamer girl who loves adventure. Today we're playing ZZZ. I have not done the story in a hot minute, so we're gonna do a little bit of catch up, talking about gacha games. How have you been, Yutsu? How was your stream? How's Hollow Knight? Guys, if any of you gotta head out though, don't feel like you have to stick around. We're just kind of vibing today. So, if you guys are not interested in ZZZ, you should stick around anyway, because we're just goofy goopers, just chilling out. A Hollow Knight or a Cold Croissant. True, and you'd rather play Hollow Knight than do a Cold Croissant. What do you even need in OC anymore, Yutsu? Didn't you finish all your relic weapon stuff? Are you just leveling phantom jobs or something in OC? Are you? Oh my god, Yutsu! Did you see the Live Letter 89 stuff? Please tell me you saw all the updates that are coming out in 7.4. I'm so excited, gamer. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so hyped for Final Fantasy 7.4. It's gonna be so awesome. The glam stuff. Yeah, there was a bunch of things that they talked about, but the biggest thing, obviously, was the glam changes that they're making. Holy moly, dude. They're unlocking job restrictions around glams is crazy. Oh my god. And the next tier, oh, I'm so excited, dude. 7.4 is going to be wild. The glam stuff is massive. No job restriction on glams. Insane. Actually insane. Like the biggest glam change ever I think. Well, maybe not ever, but like since glamour plates were added, which was like a million years ago, so. Oh my god, so exciting. Hollow Knight's okay, just got lost everywhere, and yeah, that sounds about right. Phantom leveling jobs. I did not really level any phantom jobs. I'm a bad OC player, for sure. I didn't stream because your PC was exploding. Oh my god, yes, please, you should shut your PC off immediately. I thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Do not let your PC explode. Please go. Please take care of that, guys. Do not mess around with electronics like PCs, especially large. Things that have large 1,000-watt power banks inside them. Please do not let that overheat because that is permanent and could destroy your CPU or whatever's overheating. So thank you for the raid, Yutsu. If you're gonna get on here on your phone, come and chill, but please shut your computer off. Go take care of that, gamer. Oh my god. All right. Well, yes. Okay, go save your PC. Yeah, go. All right. Well, let's do the demo for Vivian to get our tape, to get our primos. I call everything primos. I call everything by its Genshin equivalent because Genshin is the game I played first. So also, please let me know if the audio is way too freaking loud. I know how to use Vivian. Holy moly. Okay, that's too loud. Ow, that's too loud for me. Okay. Sound effects? Okay, that's a little better.
Worms belong in the dirt. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. The music's still a little bit loud. Okay, let's turn that down a little. I know how to use this. Can I just enter the fluttering state through any means? Launching basic attack. Yippee! Vivian's so pretty. I remember pulling her like immediately. She's so pretty. Turn the music down a tiny.
You better not get my trick. It's my turn.
Lucy.
Hey, amazing play. Don't you know?
I love how she has a
Keep my
little
trust
jet
during
boosters
your
under her
play.
skirt. It's so funny. The grouping is insane.
Okay. Have a couple more.
Vivian's so pretty, man.
Leave everything to me.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Going too far. I don't really like using Grace. I actually don't really know how she works. Skill issue on my part, honestly, though. I know, because Grace is standard character. Pretty sure. Next demo. Oh, I didn't try Monato. I actually don't know how Monato works. He looks pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Big buff guy. Hold special ashes. Sacrifice consuming HP and accumulating blazing heart until the threshold is reached into the molten edge. What? Oh my god, he eats his HP. Holy shit. Ah, I see. Well, molten edge, his basic attacks enhance, consuming HP and crit damage, and generally regenerate. Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. After activating defensive assist, he accumulates blazing heart following activating assist follow-up. Repeatedly press attack. Flashes. He increase crit damage for the same thing.
Leave everything to me.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's like pounding away. Oh, and then he recovers it with his special. Oh, that's interesting. I like that he can heal himself. It's like Nouvelette. He hurts himself during combat and he can heal himself.
Again, come on.
Very similar to Nouvelette. So like his health is down, and then we use special. Oh, no,
Switch
go
out.
off.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, look at that. Oh wow, he gains a lot of HP. Holy moly. He stays in the molten state for quite a long time. Oh, and he can revamp it. Interesting. Let's see what his ult looks like.
I'm going all in.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. Damn, he feels solid. He feels like really heavy.
You don't scare me.
Alright, come on.
Last breath.
Hanyihu!
A beautiful shooting star.
Take this.
Oh.
Oil in the pan.
I'm not a loser.
Hurrah!
Into the dark. Watch and learn.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. Feels like the inspiration from Shibuya punk art style in game. You talk about Vivian? Vivian, or are you talking about Monato? Vivian's pretty freaking awesome. Vivian, Yuzuha, Jane Doe is actually an incredibly good team I've been using. Although I primarily use Miyabi with Vivian and Yuzuha, but like they both work, which is pretty great. Yeah. Oh, you can go straight into it. That's cool. I actually never really used Piper before. Holding. Oh my god. Beyblade, let it rip! Just in game in general, yeah. No, it's super smooth. I like the aesthetic, the numbers that look cool. Oh, I forgot she's physical, so she just triggers assault like all the time.
It's not over yet.
Assault is my favorite, what's it called, like effect.
Ambush.
It's actually so funny.
Running on fumes.
Piper's a driver, right? Also, my favorite thing about this game is the dodge, which Jane is like made for dodging, which is great. Break. 192k on Piper's not too shabby.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
I'm not a
My
loser.
bullets never lose sight of their target. I do love Lucy. Lucy's fantastic. I think the Sons of Caledon is a biker game. I'm not a huge fan of biker game stuff in general, but Sons of Caledon, I do like Lucy, and I think Caesar's like pretty alright as well. Okay, I'm really interested in Lucia. Lucia launches certain attacks. She deals damage to enemies with ethereal forms. These attacks are divided into Women Harmony. Women include a fifth hit of a basic attack, special attack, dodge. Oh, fifth hit of basic, special attacks, dodge counters, and quick assist. Harmony includes EX specials, assist follow-ups, chain attack, and ultimate. When Lucia activates Harmony, she applies Dark Breakers. Her Dark Breaker status, sheer force is increased. When Harmony deals damage, the damage of the final hit increases by a certain percent. Okay.
Reverse shockwave.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
It's showtime.
look at her jumping around. She looks crazy. Lucia gains dream points and activating Women Harmony. When using Whim or Harmony, she enters Dream State for dream points 100. Simultaneously activating Ether Wellspring. The Wellspring affects all squad members, increasing their max HP. Bringing the Wellspring back. Okay. Keep attacking enemies to gain Dream State.
Slumber in the mist.
It's so like. Well, she's in Dream State. Using any Whim will consume Dream points and upgrade Harmony. Off field, if the active character's attack hits an enemy, Lucy will consume Dream points to trigger Aftershock. Ah, so she's an off field. Ah. Oh. So does she work with? Is she like Yixuan's like support? Then. Yeah, she jumpy jump. I like it. I like her. I just want to look at her animations for a little bit. Oh my gosh. She's so fluid. Yixuan is pretty cool, I will say.
Like drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams.
Whoa! What the hell? That was so cool. So the question is she good with anyone other than Yixuan? That is my question.
The time is now.
Be gone. Cycle of yin and yang.
That is my question. Is she good with anyone other than Yixuan? If yes, I would consider pulling. But I also kind of want to save for the upcoming characters. There's I can't remember her name. There's an upcoming character I really want. I can't remember her name. She's one of the dojo members. She's the other dojo leader, I think. Super cute. All right, that was fun. 'Twas fun. 'Twas fun. We should get to story. Main story season 2. Should I do intermission reverberations first, or should I do season 2 chapter 2? Oh wait, there's a thing here. Chapter 2. The impending crash of waves. Done. Safety inspections, prank perpetrators. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god, chapter 4 is already out? Okay. We have a lot to do. What the Uma tells you. Uma tells me. This is chapter 2. This is chapter 3. Chapter 4. So I'm on chapter 2. Main story. Go see what Wise is discussing with Senior Yinhu. Start tracking. Where is this? Oh, I know where this is. This is over there. Dun 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 dun. Oh, what's my team? What team should we go with for today, guys? We should figure out the team and stick with it. My inventory's full. Eh? Well, what is that? I don't know what that is. Go sleep, of course. Grape, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How do I check my team?
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Got a new ghost
Well,
story to share?
We'll do the Miyabi team. Or maybe we'll do Jane. We'll do Jane. Thanks for popping in, Grape. See you later, buddy. Oh. Here you are, Belle. What you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. Got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Alright, let's go in.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wife Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a safety inspection in Wife Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the safety inspection have to do with the banquet?
Is it safety or security?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wife Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning, He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
So this guy's trying to invite us to the banquet to get into our good graces?
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Sufu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Sufu's philosophy, Rinkwei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Waifei Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunkwei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Ah, what about Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this
Oh
time.
no, Fufu failed math. So sad. Alexa
I
played
didn't
Despacito.
expect the academic standards at Rinkwei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense.
Poor
We should go to
Fufu,
this
man.
banquet.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Nice. Yo, Cody! What's up, brother? Belle, the Porcelumex banquet's set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumchasin. Let's meet up in front of Yumchasin then. Oh my god. Easy clap. How have you been, Cody? How's Wuwa going? I'm finally playing ZZZ again. I haven't done the story in a long time. Next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrived.
Why isn't Senior
Look at my
Yunfu
queen,
gone
Yuzuha.
to Yunchasin? Better go meet them there.
Yumchasin. Oh my god, Cody, did I show you Sweetie? This?
Long day,
Sweetie.
huh? Come in. Take
I'm gonna
a
go to this
seat
side.
and let's get you something good to eat.
Get out of the way, fool. She is peak NPC design right there. Hello, Wise. Belle, you sure took your time getting here. Senior Yinhu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you, Wise, I didn't have lunch today either. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear. Feeling we've fallen right for Damien's trap. Oh, you're overthinking it. Exactly. Junior, overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. What have we here? Sweetie, hi! Welcome to Yunchasin. Esteemed guests of Porcelumex, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Look at her! Look at her! Beautiful lady, hello! Oh my gosh, guys, it's a buffet. It's serve yourself buffet style banquet. Didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi security inspection's quite the big deal. Safety inspection. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltis causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. Be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh, right. Since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi. Juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. You can't just abandon us. I'm looking! Well, Belle and I'll go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions, too. Belle, let's go. Damien's right over here. I would like some food as well, please. Thank you. Hey, Damien. What's up, gamer?
Ah, the mystics from Yunkwei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it today.
not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwin Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunque's summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Can you teasingly ask Damien about this? Intently ask Damien. Teasing.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the safety inspection, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean.
Yes, it's my responsibility to take care of the guests.
Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Yfe Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed, to be honest with you both. Although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Yfe Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien.
Oh, so
Seems
he
like
got
you had
that spot
already
now.
Anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh, how so?
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for
Huh?
yourself?
Who's here?
There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Yfe Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Yfe Peninsula.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porcelume, and by controlling Yfe Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there?
The
She's
green-haired
military's
lady?
Representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights.
A lot of big shots here.
It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Yfe Peninsula Safety Inspection. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
Ferox, what an awesome name.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly.
He's just like, yeah, whatever.
The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, the safety inspection will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, he's gonna yell at him?
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Eat?
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Ooh. Isolde, my lady. Ooh, my lady. Hello. Top's guest. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. Betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the Hollow, and who knows when those exaltists might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltists, preventing even bigger losses. Oh, thank you. Cookies. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days. All thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. Oh, you flatter me. But it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula like a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarters, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. Huh. A little bit of internal company power struggle. I love that. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. Direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. Ugh, getting headaches every day over funding issues. Better make the most of this chance. With all the Topps VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? On good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Oh yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project, alright? I sure will. Look at that. It's a place for people to get connection. Anyihu. Hey, miss. We're out of Lazuli Char Siu here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Oh, no rush, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. Gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. Don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Oh, alright, got it. Just straight up ordering? Well, we're just getting started. Time to show you what this pandathyron's made of. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. You're getting it to go? Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home. Turn it into another amazing meal. Save a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Oh, right, just throw in a couple of ounces of that lychee mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. Oh, this will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. Dude, he's just straight up like ordering a massive amount of food. He is taking advantage of the situation.
Oh, Val, you're back.
Oh my god.
How was it?
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the safety inspection doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Sounds about right. Money?
I completely agree. The safety inspection is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that.
I have a feeling that we're going to discover something in the Hollow that is serious, and they don't want to bring it to light. We have to go fix it.
Enjoying the food.
Or they just straight up hire us. That's it.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top-
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly
Alice!
sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry. I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
No, Belle, your hair is just asymmetrical.
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
He's old.
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Aww. Oh, poor Alice, man. Oh, she's so cute. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumex's welcome banquet ended, the luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team. No, don't cry.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said,
Oh my gosh.
all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine.
What? That's not even true.
Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what?
Oh my gosh, this guy's
The media
terrible.
doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders.
Alright, I thought this guy was pretty alright. He's an
For your
asshole.
ailing grandfather's sake, I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Clonk.
What's that?
Listen up! Ads are about to play. Make sure to get up, stretch, and grab some water.
Sorry, ad people. Good luck. See you guys in a couple minutes. A few minutes later, inside Suibon Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door. Belle, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Is it Alice? It is!
Master Pan, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Senior Yinhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is.
Yinhu, Senior Yinhu's like, can I go back to bed?
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Belle, could you not bring that up again?
After a few minutes, Alice explained what happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window.
Oh, she's friends with
and came
Lucy.
Here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Waifei Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Well, since she's a friend of Lucy's.
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquay Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Signorine Hu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Do it for Senior Fufu so she can eat meat.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelain.
Dude, trust me, I'd rather take down the people that are involved with Porcelumix. They're being so evil.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Time to go back to sleep. Let's go back to sleep. Wait, who's over here? Oh, nothing. Okay. I thought there was a person over there. Dun, dun. All right. Bing, bing. Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact. Good morning, Alice. Yay, Alice! I'm so glad we get to work with Alice. She's so cute. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I also really like these Yunquei Summit like outfits. Super cute. Hi, Alice.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
So, how did you sleep last night?
Ignore the motor noises.
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your concern. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Aww.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly.
So, has Alice not met Yuzuha yet? I wonder.
I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go now. Immersive storytelling.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes.
Ooh, Bear Thyron.
Outside the window.
This.
I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was
A glowing skeleton. Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelumix ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. All kinds of items scattered around. Oh, you're right. What happened? Were they like climbing up or something? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any either. There's an identical flower pot on that balcony. Can't believe they'd put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really kind. I feel at ease. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. Huh. The guest house. Alice, which floor do you live on? Second to last floor, the one with the advert. Window's right next to the drain pipe, on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. Huh. Well, if it was big, it could have been farther away, shining light onto it. Ah, I see. What's up? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. Turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Oh yeah. Wait, there's a tower crane. The hell? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all the way out here? It is weird. Huh? There's a number of thin scratches on the box. No, wait, these look like claw marks from a small animal. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint? The exact same color as that glowing skeleton.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Well, let's piece together what we know
Let's
so
start
far.
by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It's knocked over by that skeleton?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Unless it was a bang boo.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. Look over here.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Up the pillar to the
Nah, it's
overpass.
definitely like a cat or something.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Her little squeaks are so cute.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Eh?
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Oh. Oh my god, it's Yuza's guy.
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Guess I got found out after all. Yes. Based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%.
All right. Thank you very much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
Hey Alex, how's it going? No, we're not just chatting. It's clearly been Zenless Zone Zero this whole time, Alex. I don't know what you're talking about. Wink wonk.
Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Hey yo, let's go.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target?
Yes.
I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that, but you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes, just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry.
Yeah, she had her Tanuki pull a prank on Alice last night. It's
And
scary.
ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
What the heck? Porcelain shard. Huh. What is this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Can someone explain what just happened?
Someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source,
That sounds really dangerous.
to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day.
She knows a lot about us.
But we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you act.
Dude, I love Yuzaha. She's so funny. Bella, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzaha's around. What the heck, Monato? That's so mean. You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates. Though we've got a ton of students from Waifei Peninsula, standout characters like Monato are pretty rare. Those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. Ah, I see. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzaha was the one who wanted to investigate. I also think we can't let poor Salumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloom Bay and ask around. Speaking of Siloom Bay, it's an area near the shore below Phylum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now, quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Swabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Siloom Bay. Could have been fixed last week. Oh, so that's where the elevator... Alright, let's go check it out. That's where that elevator goes this whole time? Brother... How do I look at my journey? How did I get to that before? That... This? Faith and story... Here we go. Schedule journey. Ah, okay. Safety inspection, prank perpetrator, Siloom Bay pursuit, source of the Obscuras, secret past, upon. Isolde!
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloom Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloom Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porsalumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloom Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Well, that's not good. We need to get to Siloom Bay.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloom Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we can't go to Siloom Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Find another way.
Yeah, right. All those lies like there aren't any other routes only work on outsiders. Porsalumex can't fool us.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for...
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they...
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain.
How do we know
highway.
Monato again? I don't remember. Yuzaha and Monato leave. You return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Wise what happened. can sense some etheric matter, but can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception's always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique Shifu taught us. But I agree. This thing's super suspicious. Should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Saloon Bay using Eos. I might be able to help.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Monato Yuzuha. Oh, I thought this lady was walking around with no shoes on. Hello. Oh, I just teleported you. The Hollow. Pretty cool. Can you see Hollow Zero from here? No. Far away. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. I mean, besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Here. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation. Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext of the remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. He even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. Do you mean the mountain pass full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person. They never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. Eh? So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage, as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Zaha, you say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Monato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping the visual logs. Oh, Monato was totally ignored. Alright, we're all set, let's head out. Enter combat. Ooh! We get to play as Yuzuha and Monato?
We just have to follow this track to get to Saloon Bay.
What? I'm on the highway?
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemy.
Yuzuha's... Oh, I know.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can't we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
The agent's suggestion is worth.
All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What? What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. No available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming. Is it Alice? Is she following us? Yes! Aww, she's so cute.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, You'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow.
Into the
That's
Hollow.
not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
Patrol mech is approaching.
do I get to play as Alice? Alice is super fun. I tried to get her really badly, but I didn't have enough holes.
Let's see what you've got.
Maybe on her rerun.
Let's go. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox. But you handle yourself well in a fight.
Alice is so cool.
I appreciate it.
What the hello? There's a dude here or something? Hello? Police? Way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let's see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. So that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, I'll use AOS to access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. Yay, I love the little mini games. So fun.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Second assistant. I love Fairy and Eos is like little.
Jumping around with Eos before.
Love.
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Oh my gosh, is this the first time Weiss has
Master has
done?
expressed a similar assessment.
Oh! Oops. I forgot this is like Fall Guys controls. I forgot about this cute little mini game. It's actually really fun. Oh. Not that I need Denny, but you know, we'll take it. It's free money. Free real estate. It's so cute. When did they add the hammer to this minigame? Kind of want to go over there and get those coins. Easy clap. Yeah. Bonk. Complete this platforming obstacle course and you will retrieve the password.
Nailed it.
Here to dance.
This looks like I'm gonna fight enemies here.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Thanks. You know how much longer until we get to Siloam Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Promise, and then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
It'll be a third of the way there. It's crazy. A nice leisurely stroll on the... Oh, freaky shadow. Watching them. Who is it? Is this Siloam Bay? Oh my gosh, it's like a whole town. This is Siloam Bay. A beautiful sight. Oh, we finally made it. Did you rest well? Seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Yay, now we can go to Siloam Bay. Yippee.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today?
So they learn about how to go into
high-grade
hollows and stuff
Lumite
is...
ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the
Wait,
back
was
of his
it
neck.
Yixuan? White hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers? That literally could describe Yixuan. Boink.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds on the mountain path?
Poor Alice.
You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alphong. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Should we go and ask them one by one?
So, are we going to go?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Alphong. And Belle?
So still trying to find out what the deal is with this. Hello, Mello. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? Here, you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? Wait, you don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Siloom Bay. Of course, we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the Remote Control Edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. Ugh, it's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Oh, when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. I mean, if I could fix your toy... You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from. Ooh, mini game time. Does this have to go around this? Or does it have to hit all of them? There we go. Yippee!
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never...
Actually, we're not strangers.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right. Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I was gonna say, as soon as Yuzuha comes over, I'm gonna clear that up. I'm out of water. My water's almost...
He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Dang, they just broke each other's toys?
There's something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante just got lucky, huh? Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Oh,
Some more info.
she's got some sway.
Dante! Ukinami Balrog! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction. Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante.
Her laugh is so good.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right then, let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Oh, Isolde got here. How did she get here?
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Ooh.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Sailoon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
The gang's all here. It's like a party.
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porsalumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
Dang. Deep.
Little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Not often we get young folks like you visiting. Here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, but I always thought the military families received a pension. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. Military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. See. Look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead. I'm all ears. I don't have any questions. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Into the hollow. Dude, the hollow looks so cool. Oh, Dante.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Monato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first
Listen up.
part.
Ads are about
We
to
get
play.
Eve all 3
Make sure
times.
to get up, stretch, and grab some water.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly.
All right, I'm gonna BRB for like 3 minutes while the ads play. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Your mom
Sorry about
is
that.
worried about you.
Needed to take care of
You
something
aren't really
super
mad
quick.
at her. Then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore.
3 kilometers? Dude, they're out there
I was out there
alone?
for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Ms. Bell, take it.
Eh? Okay.
Miss Isolde?
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Insol's instructions, you fire a shot out towards the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
I don't know if it works like that. Hello? How far did that thing actually shoot?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
So is Yuzuha like the canonical Lucky Charm?
What's up, Monato? What's with the, What's up, Monato? What's with the, What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name
Really?
based on my own
It probably doesn't
story
translate well.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemnian Hollow. Just like that, long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it.
This toy Denny, how far did it possibly go that it took that long to come back? And if they shot it that far out, how could they have seen it?
I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mallow and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Borrow boat. Are all of us gonna fit on this boat? Hello? Oh my gosh. For entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel. So we follow the current upstream, searching for the source. Before long,
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits. At least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down? And it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
yay, I get to play as Alice again.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Flinky strikes the score! You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
I mean...
The path ahead splits in two directions. Both paths lead to higher ground. The water flows into that drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Are there any clues? Hold up. Check this out. Oh, there are small wheel tracks here. Seems they've been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Has anyone been around here lately? Seems super sus. Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where these tire tracks lead? Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Belle, Some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the inside technique Shifu taught you. How do we do that again?
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
You know, ne. Ooh. What do we have here? Hey, alloy. Miasma. Clues. Let's see if we can find any clues.
The tracks lead right up to here.
Why are there so many wheel tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here quite a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow is transporting something. But are they bringing stuff in? Taking stuff out? Oh, that's a good question. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? It means they must have been hauling something heavy. Oh, well, princess. You're sharper than I thought. Hey, look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Hey, Belle, take that access card with you. It might come in handy. Wow.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Yeah. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals.
Come on. Let's go check out that door.
Please scan your access card. Authorized. Good. Oh, good. Our luck's not. Whoa, what was that sound? Sorry to inform you. Device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter initial password to boot. Oh, it's probably because of the miasma around here. Don't worry. There's a bamboo workbench right by the gate. Stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using AOS. Be right back. Into the little Fall Guys minigame again. It's so cute. Marcel. Is this the right way? Which means we gotta go this way. Never mind. Coins, 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 coins. Quans, 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 quins, 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 quins. Yeah, I can't get up there. I was gonna say I could try to sneak up into the side here. Yeah, right, nerd. What's behind these boxes? Secret zone with coin. Delicious. These look like the little things in like the Lego games that you would, Lego Star Wars that you would break. Oh, this is the end. Okay, hold on. Gotta get everything. That's the rule.
Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
Oh, it's just the door got opened. I was like, what the? Where am I?
Who dares hurt Alice?
The miasma around here is getting pretty big. And there are more monsters, too. Focus and
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
So cool. Ah, Alice is so cool, man. I'm so sad I didn't get her. Oh wait, this is my asthma.
Wow, Mr. Kono is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa, our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably...
Road ends ahead.
What the hell?
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage behind that miasma.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Clear your mind. Blink your strikes to score.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I forgot I have to hit it like a bunch of times.
Check out what's behind that miasma.
It's been a while since I've done this. You guys couldn't tell. Back here. Use the card. Insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password. Not just a keyword, but a password too. Since when did this elevator get such high-level security? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system, mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Well, let's look around and see if there's another way to get through here. It's over here. Oh, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through. The damage caused by ethereals? But the ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. Here I thought these folks are crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma. True. It's a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here. Check over there.
Who dares hurt Alice?
Look here. There's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up and tire tracks on the ground nearby. Must be the outer packaging for whatever they're shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Don't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great. That settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh? That's a little odd, though. Look here. The box's label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. But that tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means... No, these boxes definitely came from the shipment, but they never contained thermal insulation. And there's no way whatever was in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Group investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
All right then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me!
Why is she screaming like that
You're
every
the one
time?
who scared me! Why were you just standing there zoning out like that?
That scream.
It's just that I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
I mean, some memories are coming back?
Are some memories coming back?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the Hollow as soon as we can.
Yeah, Alice's VA is really cooking. I really like her a lot. Yuzaha's really funny as well. I think her laugh is really fun. So leaving the Hollow, the group makes their way back to Phylum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
This is sus. I don't trust this at all.
Alright, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
That is not a good sign. Shortly after.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
Ooh, I like these scenes.
In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
The place where the package is stored.
We're almost there. Since the package is quite large.
Ooh.
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
To bring that fake concierge back, Senior Yinhu and Monato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. Check. Oh my gosh, look at Wise. Hey, yo, a girl on each shoulder. Let's freaking go, brother.
You're here, Belle.
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice? And, sorry, I'm a mystic."
Dude, Yuzaha's like, the impressions are so funny.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from Saloon Bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff
What?
into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Ah, he confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
What the? What do you need ether explosives for?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Port
Oh
Salumex.
no, don't say it's Damien.
But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something.
I would think so, Yuzaha. That's generally what explosives do.
Clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
We could use those to get through that door, though.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Bad news first.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed.
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil.
True, true.
What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishuan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Yishuan. Oh my god, the crew. You dial Yishuan Shifu's number. Tell her everything that's happened over the past few days.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the hollow tomorrow. Porsalumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over this situation?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
That's great! It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If...
Understood. I'll go...
Then I'll leave you to it.
Dun 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 dun.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi.
Huh?
There's not enough rooms at Soybian Temple right now. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room, or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
And they were roommates.
In that case, why don't you two stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
After that, everyone worked together to move the furniture and set up the bedding, folding beds, and everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
Yeah, I love how she says that.
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself. No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories. Wait! Ghost stories? Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
I love how her laugh, dude.
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry.
You saw his laugh is so good.
Woohoo! Count me in too.
Jamie, come here. My cat's crying on the other side of the room. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Why are you being a little whiny baby, huh? There you go.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the...
Small repaired. Ooh.
Huh? This is... It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little.
It's like Sailor Moon, but it's Bang Boo.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula...
And of course, the one that Yuzuha has is the one that Alice lost.
At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car.
Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last
I thought she
time
said her
I'd
father
ever
passed
see
away
him.
a few years ago. This is like a decade ago.
Huh? My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him.
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Sounds like you're holding out on us.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komono.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami.
Miss
or Monoto,
Ukinami.
Mr. Komono. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komono. I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After chatting for a while, Monoto and Wise go back to their room. You have to fight the urge to keep talking and open your eyes. All had things to do the next day. Then, dawn.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
Ooh, okay, I think we're gonna call it here because I don't want to get stuck into the middle of the next quest while when we end stream. So yes, we'll end. Who should we raid today? Yoink. There we go. Okay. Who should we raid? Thanks for chilling, guys. I appreciate it. I know it's 10 minutes early, but I got a few things I need to do. Oh, she is playing RV there yet. Even Wispy. Okay, maybe we'll raid. Let's see. Isha's playing League. Lily's playing Legends ZA. Close that. Carmel did just hit Twitch partner, so we could go over there and congratulate them on their partner. Oh my god, and their art is so pretty. Guys, I love Carmen's art. It's so pretty. Should we come up with a special raid message for today? Because now they're just Carmel. They used to be Carmelico. Now they're just Carmel. Yippee! Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so happy for them. That's so cool. I'm so glad they hit partner. They deserve it. They're really sweet. And let's see. How about we do congrats on partner or Citrus Bongo. What we do this for subs. And then this for first. There we go. Yay! Exciting. All right. Tomorrow we're off, but we'll be back on Thursday with co-working. We're going to probably just sit and go, and we'll have the room open for everyone on Thursday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be working on stuff for this next week because everything starts on Saturday with the Vitamin Chi Mahjong tournament. And then we have the whole schedule up on my Twitter and Blue Sky posts, also in the Discord, and also on like my starting tune screen and stuff. We have a bunch of info, so please check it out. And have a good time chilling at Carmen's stream. Please congratulate them on getting partner. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye! Yippee!